Hey y'all, Nickie Brown here. No matter where you are and what part of the world you're in, I hope that you're having a good day. So, I'm coming on to talk about the Alex Pasola controversy. It's a Dominican guy from New York City who was caught having relations in the car with La Kuka, which is basically slang in the Dominican Republic for like vagina, right? But in this situation, it's a transgender male that he was caught having relations with. Um, Apparently, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He was outside in the car in front of the building that him and his wife or girlfriend live in, and their child. And I guess one of the neighbors came, like, "Hey, boo, your dude out here getting it in." From what I understand, it may have even been more than one person who said it, who saw it, and like reported this to her. This is my whole thing, right? Because I'm not here to judge or criticize anybody. But what I am here to say is, why can't you be honest? If you're a bisexual man, the woman has a right to know, right? I think it's so unfair for you to live a double life and not say anything. It's not about you living a double life, or it's not about you wanting to have relations with someone of the same sex. It's about now the lack of trust because you lied. You're now considered a liar. There are so many women, though, who would be willing to accept a man who is bisexual. So, what is the problem? Somebody's going to tease you, so what? If this is the lifestyle that you live, be man enough to say, "This is what I do." I don't understand what the problem is. But I think you definitely think that that's a problem. Because again, the woman has a right to know. I feel like in my mind, and I don't know, I'm not a guy, so maybe it's not that simple, but it feels like it should be because it seems like it's that simple for women to just say, "I'm bisexual." There are so many people in relationships with someone who's bisexual. They're married, they have kids, whatever their situation is, so many. So there is somebody out there for you that will accept you and your lifestyle and not have a problem with it. But again, it's now that I can't trust you because you you weren't mature and confident enough to be honest about your lifestyle. And I'm not talking about, because then that would allow that person to um, make sure that they're checking up on their health or making sure that you're using the proper precautions when you are intimate with this person. Be fair. Allow somebody the opportunity to make the choice. Don't just force that upon somebody. It's not fair. What are you really afraid of? For me, when somebody lies, it's because they're afraid. What are you afraid of? If you're living that life, why are you afraid to admit it? And then trying to hide it, I think that's adios mio. It's ridiculous, is what it is. It's just a bit ridiculous. I'm telling you, there are so many people that. So you have polyamory, polyandry, polygamy, um, right? You have situations where there's one woman, and I love her, right? I love her personality and all. She says, "I have a husband and a boyfriend," right? So they, and the two men are bisexual. And if I'm not mistaken, they all live together and they help raise their daughter together. And so it could be so much better. And you have so much more relief and lack of stress, right? If you're just honest. That's all it takes. Just be honest. I don't understand. I really don't understand. I just don't understand. I guess it's not meant for me to understand. But see, that's why people get beat up. And now I'm not condoning violence. So don't get me wrong. And it's not funny. Violence is never funny, whether it's directed towards a male or female. So I don't think that it's funny, right? I've been in abusive relationships, right? So no, I don't think it's funny. Um, that's probably just nervous and uncomfortable laughter. So don't ask me why I'm laughing. And I know that it's not funny. Thank you very much. But the thing about it is, there are so many people who have these situations, and then when they get caught, the the person who catches them becomes violent because you lied. Whether it's verbally abusive or physically, mentally, emotionally, you never know how somebody is going to respond. First of all, you never know how somebody is going to respond to you cheating with someone of the same sex. Never mind someone of the opposite sex. Never mind somebody of the same sex, and they don't know that this is part of your lifestyle. But even if she knew, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my dude, and you was in front of the building, like y'all couldn't go somewhere else. You decided to and then he blames it on he was drunk. You couldn't have possibly been that drunk because you drove to that spot. You couldn't drive somewhere else. And then she's wondering where he is. He's sitting in the car. Oh my goodness. She waiting for him to come upstairs. He like, oh, I'll be upstairs in a minute. In the meantime, he getting it in. We have to do better. That's all I'm saying. Love y'all. Later.